Hey Cotton, there's an event going on.
Ooh, what kind of event?
All of them.
All of them?
Well, almost all of them.
Ladies, gentlemen, and monsters of all ages, one of the cool parts of the festivals of Accord in Monster Hunter Wilds is that during its active time, all event quests are active, or at least most event quests are active, as 5 of these seem to have just been removed from the rotation this time around. Today we're going to go through each of the event quests to talk about what is worth doing for which reasons, either event quests that unlock equipment if you miss them the first time around, or ones that give you resources or anything of value might be worth farming, really. So you can make a mental note of which of these quests you actually want to take the time to do while they're around before they disappear again. Starting off then, let's go over all of the event quests that unlock new equipment that you can make, and very quickly, as they are the new ones with the festival, this one is Roots Run Deep. This is for Arch-Tempered Duna. You can get the Duna Gamma ticket as a reward from this, which can be used to forge Gamma Duna armor, Gamma Duna palico armor, and upgrade the Peak Performance Talisman to level 3, as well as upgrade the Tool Specialist Talisman to level 4. Putting up a stink gets you the Flamefete catalog, which is used to craft the Corn Popper gunlance, as well as the Half-Rim glasses, and the Lovely Shades. Pick Your Poison is a quest for Gypsaros and Rompopolo, with the reward being the Diver ticket, used to craft the Diver armor and the Palico Aloha armor set. A Silent Flash is for Arch-Tempered Raydao. This drops Raydao Gamma tickets on defeat, which can be used to make Gamma Raydao armor, Gamma Raydao Palico armor, and then also upgrade the Latent Power Talisman to level 3, as well as the Defense Talisman to level 5. That Won't Work on Me is a quest for a Zhu Wu Tempered, high chance of being a gold crown, and the reward for defeating it is the Blossom Dance catalog. This is used to craft the Sealed Eye Patch helmet, the Shadow Shades helmet, and also the Round Glasses helmet. This quest also gives you some bonus armor spheres as a reward too. An Inferno Laid Bare is for a new Udra. Defeat it and you get the Necklace ticket, which is used for the Pinion Necklace item for hunters, or also the Bell Collar Palico armor. Kutku the Forest Conqueror is a quest for a Tempered Yonkutku. It drops the Woodwood treasure item on the end quest screen, which you can trade in for the Feline Woodwood armor, which is one of my favorite things in the entire game, and honestly one of my only desires is that they do this same concept again, but for the hunters, so that we can be big Woodwoods, honestly. Running Wild then is a quest for a Guardian Fulguranganath, and the reward is the material used to craft the awesome floaty scarf headwear, the Sealed Dragon Cloth. Three Tails, Better Than None, is a quest to hunt 3 Quemetries of varying sizes in the Wounded Hollow, and the reward is the Feline ticket, which lets you craft the Faux Feline helmet, which is another just incredible bit of equipment for your layered armor collection if you don't already have it. Daughters of Karabas is a quest for 2 Lalabarina, and the reward for defeating them is the Blossom ticket. This is used to craft the Blossom armor set and the matching Palico armor for it. Like a Fire Hidden by the Sand is a quest for a regular Rathian, and it is quite simple, and the reward is the Expedition Headgear ticket, which unlocks the Expedition Headgear for crafting. Kutku Gon Kuku is an event quest for a simple Yonkutku, and the reward is the Mimifita ticket, which lets you craft the adorable Mimifita headgear, where you can just get to have some endemic life sitting on your head, like an actual living creature that clearly is blinking. And if you like that, you'll probably also like When Do Quemetries Sing, which gives you the Amstrigian ticket, letting you craft the Amstrigian headgear for another bit of endemic life that will sit on your head. This one doesn't quite cover the rest of your face, so it is a little bit more approachable and still just as adorable. That's all of the equipment unlocking event quests, but there are still 8 more active event quests in the game right now during the festival. Tongue-Tied is an armor sphere farming quest, and unlike a lot of these resource farming event quests, this one actually is the best farming method for armor spheres that we currently have available. Doing high difficulty monsters can get you a couple of heavy armor spheres per quest, it can get you higher value materials, but Tongue-Tied always guarantees 1 hard sphere at the end, and at least a couple of advanced spheres, often quite a few more than that. And because the quest is just a tempered Chotacabra, it's easy to do on repeat and quite quickly each time to complete the actual quest, which also then gives you loads and loads of monster materials to recycle through the Everforge into being more armor spheres as well. The hardest part of this, honestly, is the fact that you have to kill a Chotacabra because he's just a precious little froggy guy. But technically it is most efficient to capture him anyways, so the merciful method is the best. Gravios Blockade is an event quest for a Tempered Gravios. This one has a few different rewards, but the main one of actual note is that it can give pick-a-meal vouchers in the rewards, just at random. So this is a source of actually farming those if you want more, along with some smaller armor decorations and barbecue cooking ingredients, but they aren't all that impactful compared to other sources of getting those things. But if you want to farm pick-a-meal vouchers specifically during the event period, honestly it's generally better to just wear the Flamefete armor with the 4-set set bonus that it has, and then just run a bunch of low-rank small monster extermination quests, or even the tongue-tied quest. Past that, after these quests, it's mostly just quests to make sure that you don't get tricked into doing, really. King of a Faraway Sky used to be a really good farming quest because there was a bug with it where all of the non-target monsters, meaning every monster on the quest that wasn't the Tempered Guardian Rathalos, had really low HP randomly, and that is no longer a thing. That bug has been fixed. That to say, don't try to treat this quest the same way that you might have in the past. Now it's just for the Artian weapon parts when you finish it, but even with that in mind, there are more efficient ways to farm Artian weapon parts by fighting higher tier tempered monsters that just have decent reward boxes in their investigation. Ballet in the Rain is a quest for a tempered Lalabarina, and this is meant to be a decoration farming quest, but it is just far less efficient for farming decorations than doing higher tier tempered monsters is. Anguish in Atrocity is a quest to do a Guardian Deshagama, and this is meant to be a bonus HR point reward, so you can farm lots of HR points from a relatively simple monster, but it simply is less efficient at generating HR than doing higher tier tempered multi-monster hunts for the exact same purpose. Sand-Scarred Soul is a quest for another Deshagama. This time it's meant to reward bonus decorations, but once again, it's just a less efficient way of farming decorations than doing high tier tempered monsters. There are also the 2 low rank event quests which aren't really worth talking about at all, Careening Out of Control and Chemicus Nocturnus. Now that we're all high rank, in fact we were pretty much all high rank when these first came out, they just aren't really worth your time to begin with. Then for just the sake of mentioning it, some of you may have noticed that there are 5 event quests that have not returned during this event. These are the 5 event quests whose main purpose was to give the lower tier barbecue grill meal ingredients: the garlic, eggs, shrimp, drool shrooms, and cheese. Of course, now that we have the Grand Hub and the vouchers for constant access to feasts, the grill goes mostly unused by most players at this point, outside of like, uh-oh, I forgot to eat, time to pop something for an emergency. So this isn't really an unreasonable thing to just leave out. Those event quests clearly aren't that important to the player base anymore. However, I do want to mention the exception to that, which is that some weapons still like to use drool shrooms for the Black Belt meal skill because it lowers their stamina use, and sadly the quest that you would have used to farm more drool shrooms is not coming back. So basically you've got 13 quests that give equipment in some capacity. You've got the tongue-tied quest for armor spheres, which actually feels incredibly efficient to run while using 4-set Flamefete festival armor and getting all the bonus tickets every couple of minutes or less as well. And then everything else is pretty much just beaten at its main purpose, except that you could, I guess, just run Gravius Blockade as a quest in the Flamefete festival armor set to double your chances at a pick-a-meal voucher per quest if you'd really want to. That just about does it then, everyone. A full look at the event quests, what each one of them can give you, which ones are worth prioritizing, which ones aren't really worth your time or effort outside of like the pure experience of the quest itself, and the couple that aren't even worth thinking about even for that reason. I hope you've all enjoyed this then, and hopefully it helps you out in working out what to do in Monster Hunter Wilds over the next couple of weeks. Like if you liked the video, subscribe to the notification bell for more, and most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, stay sweet.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.